Let's talk to...
Great beast. Those memory
They got me into consoles, but I still think my favorite is 2.
Justin Emerton, second one down.
Right there.
Ooh, Justin.
I'll be on the hook for this one. Justin.
Excuse me.
So fashionable, Justin Emerton.
Hello. Thank you very much.
What's happening for him?
You look like crushed velvet.
That's what I'm going for.
If I was a girl, I would want to cuddle up against your forearm and bicep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like in the crook.
That
Hold
makes
it
me
here,
good.
and I'd rest my head inside.
You done?
Right in there. I had a question.
Okay.
What's up, man?
What is the stupidest thing growing up you ever got in trouble for?
Looking at porn on girlsgonewild.com and telling my father that I thought there would be games.
Dumbest thing.
Dumbest thing. That's it.
I
like
don't
literally,
think
that's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever done.
What did he say?
I think he was just disappointed.
Is that the stupidest thing you've done or the stupidest thing you've gotten in trouble
That's
for?
the stupidest thing I've gotten in trouble for because it's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever done.
Yeah,
That's how I took that question.
Yeah.
I have a move that it's embarrassing that I, at one point, took these, like, green branches that had fallen off this tree and, like, sword fought in the backyard against the stucco wall. But it had left these fucking green marks all over the fucking wall.
But that was probably cool when you're a kid because you leave some
and I'm
mark.
like, cool, I'm leaving these, but like, not thinking in my head, like, I fucking wrecked the side of our garage.
Yeah, or that you should
And then
wash
I got in big fucking trouble, and my dad asked me what my favorite NES game was, and I knew, I was like, what's gonna happen? And I was like, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, because I knew that was his favorite one, and he's like, no, what's your favorite one? I was like,
shit.
Tiny Toon Adventures.
Oh, that is such a good game.
And he smashed it with a sledgehammer in the driveway. And I kept the little microchip.
Dude,
You
that's
put it back
like
together.
that's a little far.
But he told me, he said, look, I have to teach you a lesson. You damage this property, I'll damage your property. I learned, and I saved up my allowance, and I bought another
Did you
copy.
cry?
Yeah, I cried.
Sometimes
I was
you
like
have to.
fucking,
Yeah, that game's good as shit.
probably like 11 or something. I don't know.
I got in trouble for doing really bad in school, but not normal school because I wasn't a normal kid growing up.
Charter school.
I got in trouble because I used to go to school on Saturdays to learn Arabic. So, you know, I didn't get to play Little League or soccer or Pop Warner.
watch cartoons.
Or watch cartoons.
And then you don't even know Arabic.
Yeah, and then I barely know Arabic.
That's the worst part. He knows enough to talk to his grandma, and that's it.
But there was one year where my mom was like, yeah, you got to do good, otherwise we're going to return all your Christmas gifts. And I didn't. And my mom made me take all of the Christmas gifts that she had bought us, and she's like, put them in the car, I'm returning them. Put them in the car, she drove away, and when she came back, none were in the car. None. To this day, I'm like, Mom, like, we ended up having, like, I ended up doing well and I got my gifts, like, that year. And I'm like, did you actually go and return them all? And she's like, yep.
Did she really?
Yeah, I'm like, Mom, I'm 27 years old, or I'm going to be 27 years old. Like, you can tell me, like, I get the lesson now. And she's like, no, I returned them. You guys just did well, so I went and rebought them. I'm like, oh, damn. You're serious.
Wow. Don't fuck.
Yeah. That was the first thing. That was the first thing that came to mind. Was that? I'm sure I've done dumber shit.
What do you say? Do you say fuck parental there, or do you go by the rules?
Well, I don't know. Is this the stupidest thing I got in trouble for or the stupidest thing I did that got me in trouble?
Either one.
I got in trouble for throwing up. I was served mushroom soup. It was gross. I threw it up. I got in trouble. I guess it's my own fault for not liking the taste of mushroom soup.
Did you say have fun cleaning that up?
Have fun cleaning that up. No, I didn't. And then one time I had a water gun. I had a water hose that you get from an amusement park, like a water park, and I was pretending to pee on cars with it. In the middle of the night, they would drive by, and I would just pretend to pee on them. And you know what? Actually, I didn't get in trouble for my parents. I just peed on a car that stopped and chased me around the cul-de-sac and wanted to murder me.
That's awesome.
When I was a little
stories.
kid, it was I was at school. One of my best friends was a guy who, at the time, had like a limp, like a natural limp.
No.
And no, this is fine.
Okay.
You kicked him?
No. So all of a sudden it started raining harder than I'd ever seen it rain before. It was like a monsoon out of like nowhere, and he was running to get back in because all the kids were, but he was slower and he tripped, and so I ran out and I helped him up and I ran back in and I got in trouble from the teacher because I was playing in the rain.
Seriously?
Swear to God. And I was like,
bummer.
I was helping him get back into the, so he, like, I got him up and we ran in. And she's like, I saw what you did. You're in trouble after school.
Wow.
Okay, whatever.
Bullshit.
Teacher misunderstanding sucks.
Yeah, and that was I was like in like
That
I remember
shit
this,
happened
it was
to
like
me, too.
second grade, but I'll never fucking
That
forget that.
fucking sucks.
Hey,
Yeah. Here.
Getting in trouble for throwing up is making me laugh.
That's
Kevin, did
that's
you ever
the
mess
last
up?
page of the.
I know I did stupid stuff and got in trouble for it, but nothing really stands out.
Can't
'Cause,
think of
like
it
I
from
can't.
I probably did so many of them that I just
The
forgot
most
them all.
hyped pick in draft history.
The one I always think of, like where it was a misunderstanding, or it was a I guess it was a misunderstanding on the like school staff's point. We got taught all the dare stuff,
Yeah.
and then we went out on the playground
Yeah.
and we played dare. So
Yeah.
we rolled up little paper joints and stuff, and then it all got suspended for like making fake drug paraphernalia.
Oh my
It's like,
God.
motherfuckers, you taught us this an hour ago.
What'd you expect?
Yeah, and we're seeing in the picture what rolled up joints look like, what all these little pills look like. So we had all these little rocks and all these little papers rolled up, and we were pretending
so
we were
funny.
cops and drug dealers and playing dare. And we all got suspended for like a day.
Cool. So everybody at my high school reunion got to read about how popular and famous I am, and I didn't
And you
show
did
up.
not go.
Hey, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, I showed them.
Yeah, and none of them wanted to have fun.
Yeah,
Oh, was
that
it not
sounds about
fun?
right?
No, I had a great time.
Oh yeah. No one else
Well, yeah,
did?
because you were there with all the people we fucking hang out with anyway. Like, you were there with your brother and your girlfriend.
Yeah, and I was the only one dancing.
Oh hell yeah! They play good music.
Well, yeah, because they did the same thing they did at John and Jenny's wedding, where they had a online list for the songs you'd like to request.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Return of the Mac was requested
Oh.
6 times.
Oh hell yeah!
Smoke 2 Joints by Sublime was.
Did I play that?
I don't remember. What else did I choose? But yeah, nobody was dancing. The DJ was also playing his own stuff.
Thanks for
and
your call, man.
It was a bunch of people who were like standing around not having fun, and I kept like walking around and yelling at people to come dance.
Yeah.
And I guess the dude in the giant all black SD cap that had it over his ears wanted to come out and dance.
Oh.